What's up, guys? So in today's video we're going to be having a look at Bitcoin. We're going to be having a look at Kadena and the comparison between Kadena and Solana, technology, market cap, fees, etc. Let's start off with Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin keeps on dumping. Now we're not going to be diving into such a deep technical analysis, but Bitcoin is dumping. As you guys can see, it's been dumping. It started last night, I believe. If I go on the 1 hour time frame right here, yesterday we started a nice little dump. We're in the middle of the night wherever you are in the world, earlier this morning, and we are just consolidating now from here. The question is are we going to retest that region at 35.8, or are we going to keep dumping? Well, let's have a look. On the weekly time frame is probably the most important one, and the reason why that is because we are right now sitting below the very important support. So can Bitcoin essentially come back down next week or starting tomorrow when a new candle starts and come back to $30,000? That's going to be very interesting to see. The weekly candle does close in 12 hours and 17 minutes, so a little bit over half a day. We're going to be having a daily closure. So stay tuned regarding that. Let's have a look at, we're also going to be diving into Kadena technical analysis. We could start off with that. Real quick, real TA, guys. I've been talking about 2.5 levels since I believe $7. I said that if Bitcoin does crash and come back down, we could see Kadena coming back down to $2.5. Well, we are seeing it right now happening. Kadena currently traded at $3.18 with a market cap of $559 million. And that's about it. So, looking at the comparison between Kadena and Solana real quick, we're going to be having a look at the technology, market cap, fees, transaction per second, which is very important, and decentralization. Starting off with technology, guys, Kadena is proof of work, as you guys know, so we need miners in order to make more Kadenas. And Solana is proof of stake, so investors need to invest their money, stake it in order to make more of it. Now, before, another thing is that a lot of people think that proof of stake is safer. I honestly don't think so. Proof of work is safer, but it's not scalable. Bitcoin is proof of work, and the reason why it's not scalable is because it's very energy cost, so it's very expensive. It's not good for the environment according to a lot of people, and it's also very slow. We're gonna get it to transaction per second in just a second, but Bitcoin does have a TPS of 7 Bitcoin per second, which is quite slow. Anyways, market cap, we have 557 million market cap and a 26 million. This is billion. Sorry, guys. This is actually billion, not million. $26 billion market cap on Solana and 557 million. So if we go to market cap right here and we show Kadena to Solana, which I think Kadena will flip Solana in the near future, we could 47x with the market cap of Solana. Solana, I don't like it. Their system always gets exposed. Always, wormhole got hacked, and a lot of hackers happen. The Solana ecosystem always shuts down. Magic Eden and their NFTs and the whole Solana ecosystem is not good. It's almost impossible to withdraw Solanas from Binance. I mean, it's always so congested. So we're gonna get to that in just a second. But guys, look at that. Kadena currently traded at $3.27 and Solana $79 to $80. Now, of course, the price isn't so crazy, but if we have a look at market cap, it's 47x from here. If we reach the market cap of Solana, now let's have a look. Okay, if you put $2,000, I'm doing the calculation with you guys right now, and this times by 47, that's almost $100,000 from a $2,000 investment if this goes to Solana market cap. I think that Kadena will flip Solana in the near future. Let's continue. Fees, guys, the fees, I mean, for Solana and Kadena, they're both, $0. I would say 0 cents, very low. I would say it's even. I mean, this is a little bit over exaggerated, I have to say, but I would say they're both even. There's no pros and cons, for fees. They're both pretty free in my opinion. And that's about it. Transaction per second. Now, transaction per second is something that's very important. 480,000 TPS for Kadena, guys. That is 20 times more than Visa. Visa is currently sitting at 24,000 TPS. And we got Solana right here between 1,000 and 5,000, or it's 50,000. Sorry, this is the wrong number, 50,000. I still think that's a little bit slow in my opinion. The biggest one after Kadena would most likely be Ethereum 2.0, which we still don't know when it's going to come out. Ethereum is changing from proof of work to proof of stake, and the reason why that is because it can scale. But can Kadena prove itself and be really the one and the best proof of work system out there. Very, very possible. We're gonna have to see. I think that Kadena can be the Solana killer in my opinion, and the Ethereum killer. Of course, a little bit exaggerated. Ethereum is pretty big now, but we're gonna have to see. Decentralization, unlimited miners, and we have Solana right here, 594 validators. I think they have over 1,000 right now, so this is not as updated. But validators, of course, two different things. Proof of work, you need a mining machine like Bitcoin. Proof of stake, you need to stake your money. Nothing too crazy. It's pretty understanding right here. So overall, I mean, listen, money and growth wise, Kadena has a lot of growth to do with $557 million. I mean, this can easily flip to $30 billion in my opinion. Solana's with a lot of problems they've been having recently. I think that it's gonna keep crashing down. I mean, I used to like Solana, but with all the problems they've been having, I don't know how they can scale from there. Of course, a lot of competition happening right there with AVAX, Algo, Ethereum 2.0, Solana, Kadena, and so on. So it's going to be very, very interesting. But what really is interesting is a TPS. Of course, they have 20. Kadena also has 20 different chains, but 480,000 TPS is pretty big with a market cap of $557 million, 59. That is pretty cheap. I mean, if you put 2K, there's a lot of growth for that essentially. Even if you get Kadena under $1 billion market cap, you're winning, I have to say. And that's about it. Anyways, guys, that is my video on KDA versus Solana, and of course small TA on Bitcoin. If you guys like this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video.